Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. So glad you found my channel today. Today I'm going to try making some large postage stamps. I've kind of wanted to do that for a long time and I've never done it, so I thought today I would try. I'm going to do them for my sewing themed journal that I'm working on. I will show you. I have only actually worked in it once. I've been having fun making things for it, but this is my little journal. It's just a little one. This is what I've done in it so far. So this pulls out. But anyway, so I have to keep things kind of little for it. So I'm going to make 3 size postage stamps today. I think we'll start with the smaller size. Let's see what happens. I think I have everything organized. We'll see. So I want to use her for this little one. Let me get my masking tape. I thought she was cool. I will cut 2 of these. I'll cut her and then I'll cut what the outline's gonna be. If you heard that loud noise, that was my washing machine spinning. It started just as I was turning on the camera, so I hope it was okay. I didn't check the back of this. Oh, no big deal. I think I'll put some down here so it doesn't flop and cut wrong, because I've only got one of her. I was so upset with myself yesterday. At the little thrift store in town here, there was one of the yellow sewing books that everybody, loves. Well, I've got 2 of those, and one of them I had taken apart and made a journal for myself, and I've got the guts to it here somewhere. I didn't know I couldn't find it until I started doing this book. So I had looked at it several times in there and just never purchased it. I've got my cuddle bug over here off to the side. And I had never purchased it because it was in really bad shape. Well, they only wanted their books. There are 99 cents unless they're kids' books. And I should have purchased it. Well, finally, I kept thinking about it, and I thought, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to purchase it. Because the inside parts were okay, it was just the outside was kind of rusted and in pretty bad shape. I thought, I'm going to go get that just for the inside, since I can't find the guts to the one I got. Well, doggone it, I got in there, and they're redoing it. Their store, and they got rid of a whole bunch of books. They're only carrying about 1/4 of the books that they have, and they had a bunch of books outside on clearance, and so nope, that book was gone. And I have not found sewing books for a long time, so I'm out of luck there. Okay, so oh, I got tape all over me. So what I will do is I will cut her on the perforated and put her on the outside. So I gotta decide. I got this little book out to find something for the outside. And, I kind of like the green here. I think I'll go with these greens against the... Actually, I like these colors better. I've got a couple of these pats, so it's not a big deal to... I will make sure I don't have any of that cut up here. But I don't. Okay. So, let's see. I think I will tape this right here. But I was bummed because I ran in there real quick hoping to grab that book. It had been there for months. And I don't know why. I just have been trying really hard not to buy a bunch of books, although lately I was doing really good, and then lately I've been Buying books again. They're so cheap. I have noticed that a lot of the stores around here are bursting at the seams with children's books. I don't know if people are afraid to buy used books or what is going on. I'm buying them up. I'm bursting at the seams. Okay, so get this off of here. But hopefully I will, come across one of those again. There for a while I kept finding them and I kept telling myself, okay, you've got two. You don't need any more. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that on the perforated line there. So I hope you are all doing good. I am. I have a day at home. So happy about that. Oops, I have those. I was taking pictures of those so I can get that video up. I have a video exporting, so I'm watching that real close so it doesn't like I don't start talking to you all on video. That's how it does. I don't know if everybody's program does that, but all of a sudden it'll just start playing out loud. And I'm always forgetting to turn the volume back down on my computer. Okay, so then I will glue her right there. I think I need a new, I'm going to replace that because it is really bad. And I have one on my little coffee ink pad that's not too bad that I can. Okay. Hubby has the weekend off, but tomorrow he's going to work with me and help me get the town books done. Because we have a town board meeting Monday night, and I have to get that all done and ready. It scares me. I don't know how I got talked into all this, but I did. Oh, I can't use that. I'm about out of that stuff. Hoping I can buy some this weekend. But he helps me. I don't quite understand it all yet. Try to get that in the right spot on there. Alright, I'm going to set her to the side, so we'll do all the stamping at the same time. I think she looks cute. Now some of these, like this one, I think, I'm going to have to cut them out. Well, maybe this one will be okay. The next one, I'm going to have cut them out and put some paper behind them, and then, oh, Oh, look at the divas. I'm going to have to cut up to do them, but that's okay. I love this chapter in this book. They've got some real divas. I think they're so pretty. Okay, I can put this there. I'm always afraid of losing my dies before I get them put up. I had some of the prettiest button dies. They look like old-fashioned, what were those buttons from the past? What were they made of? Oh, the really old buttons. I can't think of what they were made of. Yeah, normally that word would just come right to my mind. Well, anyway, the pretty buttons. They look plastic, but they're celluloid maybe? Is that what they're made of? I don't know. Anyway, the button dies look like that, and they were so pretty, and I lost them. They fell off the magnetic things that I had them on. That's why I don't use the magnetic anymore. I keep them in that container that I have, and maybe it doesn't look as organized, but I haven't lost my dies since. So, and I ordered those off of AliExpress, and I've tried several times to order, and my dies just never get to me. I have one of those so bad, and I can't get them back. They reminded me of my grandma's buttons that I got from her buttons, and they were so pretty. They look so real when you punch, or when you cut them. They would look really good with this stuff, that's for sure. Alright, so now, what do I want to use paper-wise? I wish I had some leopard print paper, but I don't. I thought I would want leopard print paper. I should have known that at some point in time I would want leopard print paper, shouldn't I? That would come in handy. Let's see. This paper pad is from Joanne, and it is really handy paper pad. I like it. That might work, that newspaper print. I'm trying not to be nitpicky here and just get this done. Kind of like that color, but I think I'm going to go with that one back there that I liked. Where did that go? I don't even know what it was now. This one. Right here. Sorry for clearing my throat. Just can't get this cold to go away. I have found that if I get a summer cold, they seem to hang on longer than any winter cold ever does. How about you guys? And they're just naggy. They're just annoying. One up there. It's another gloomy day here where I live. we're supposed to have more storms. We're going out to eat tonight with our daughter and her fiance. I'm excited to hear they looked at a house yesterday. I'm excited to hear what they thought about it. Trying to find a place for their blended family to fit in. He has a beautiful little girl. She's 8 or 9. I can't remember. She just had a birthday. I haven't met her yet, but she's beautiful. I've seen pictures of her. She's adorable. She's an only child. Boy, I hope she can... First time she comes to one of our family functions, I hope she can fit right in and she doesn't run scared. I know, like, I was an only child, and the first time I went to a family Christmas at my husband and I were dating, and I was only, it was my 19th birthday, the day before my 19th birthday. So I was still kind of a kid, you know. He came from a humongous, loud family. And I don't even know how many people were there. I mean, there was probably 40, 50 people there. They were everywhere. And one of his little nieces, she was probably 8 or 9 at the time. Maybe even a little bit younger, but she was real shy too. And her and I sat on the stairs, just wide-eyed watching everybody. It's like, this is nothing like anything I have ever... I was an only child who came from a very quiet family. I didn't know what I was getting into. And we were getting married on New Year's Day, so I didn't know what was going on. So I'm afraid that his little daughter is going to be the same way when first time she comes to something at our house. She's going to be like, oh boy, what is this? Daddy, help. So we'll have to do a lot to make her feel like she fits in. Okay, so now see this one. I'm going to have to cut these ladies out. I think I will loosely cut around them. I need my scissors. I've got to get a drink. Anyway, we're going out to eat tonight, so that should be fun. I got my new little workout trampoline for the house here. For inside, it's an indoor. Let me tell you what, that is a workout. I found some beginner workouts on YouTube to follow. Wow, that's a workout. I like it. It's got a bar, so if you're clumsy like me, you don't fall flat on your face. But I like it. It doesn't jar my joints. We have a wood floor, and so anytime I try to do any kind of exercise that includes jumping or anything like that on or just anything really that it just, my ankles and stuff, because it really, my arthritis really bothers my feet a lot. My feet are really changing. So that really does not hurt my feet too bad. It's a good workout. And it's a very solid, nice one. I really like the one I picked. And it will go up to 440 pounds, so. The kids haven't been here since we got it put together. They were excited when they saw it. They were here when it came in the mail, and they were like, Grandma got another trampoline? What is going on? Okay, so now this one, whatever I get will show behind these ladies, whatever I pick. So I can do a newsprint. So like, let's see, that would look good. Am I where you can see me? Yes, I am. It's like recipes. Oh, I can't hold all that. I like that. Music. That's kind of cool. Looks like they're dancing, you know. I kind of like that one. We're going to go with that one because it looks like they're dancing. Oh, but then I need something behind that, don't I? And we won't be able to see very much of it at all. Maybe the stamps, because there's all kinds of color there. We need some color. Alright, so let's do this one first. Get that straight. I want that very straight. Ooh, boy, I barely got enough masking tape to do any good there. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This is sideways. I just about forgot that. That is not very straight. I did a horrible job at that. little bug up. And my plates up. Alright, now this I will cut. I was sitting on my foot and it is going to sleep. It is tingling really bad. Oh my goodness. It is really going to sleep. Oh wow. Oh, this one is coming apart too. Look at its shed. I'm just gonna have to give up and put a brand new one on. Okay, so my book. I'd like to have all those stamps. That is something I never find here, is stamps. I never find paper ephemera of any kind. Or stamps. All the stamps that I have, the cancel stamps that I have bought at Hobby Lobby. And they never have any new ones anymore. The bags that they have now say dinosaurs. I don't want a bunch of stamps with dinosaurs on them. I just really don't know, like, how many stamps could have dinosaurs on them. My parents, they like cut the stamps off of their letters and give them to me, but how many flag stamps can you have? Our water bill always has a pretty stamp on it. It's a postcard. It always has a pretty stamp on it, but that's only one a month. Okay. I'll glue those on there, but I want to put some pretty laces and stuff on here. Yes, I know stamps do not have lace on them, but my stamps are going to have some lace on them. That's allowed, isn't it? But I gotta get all these. I have make shelves, shelf on my trash can here with my, this is my box of sewing stuff, lace and stuff like that, but the 8 o'clock was on top, so you couldn't see all the pretties. I have this pretty yellow lace that we may use some of, but I want to find, I have these two, which we've used a lot of on these projects, and of course, you know, we have the stamp, or those that we've used a lot of. We've used a lot of this stuff too. I've got a couple of those. Now, this green might not look bad with the yellow. Let me put my glue book up. We won't use stamp glue. I'm going to use a little bit of my tatting. I know you're shocked because I'm stingy with my tatting. Very, very stingy with my tatting. I might even use a wee bit of this Yes, now it's time to make the mess on the desk. That time has come. This is the fun time. Alright, here's the tatting. The precious tatting. Oh, that's something I wish I would have learned to do. I've also got this. I'm very stingy with that too. And I also got somewhere in here, well, here's the new ones I got, the hook and eyes. I'm trying to just pull out everything that I might be interested in, and then we don't have to get back in this. Oh, my foot is so asleep, it's still hurting. Isn't that crazy how it can hurt just so bad, it's tingling. Oh, here is some flat yellow lace. Now that would probably work much better than that gathered stuff. Because I'm thinking I'll use it on that one. Okay, we got enough stuff out. It's going to get overwhelming if I keep up. So, I'm going to start with this one because I think I'm going to put this across here. See, I think that would look really pretty right there. So, I need to cut it right there. Where did I put my blue scissors? Alright. Glad I found that because that other was just too ruffled for stamps. I mean, because like you'd see this coming through the mail. So I am going to have to use my Fabri-Tac for this. There's something down in there. Where are my tweezers? So this was a good project for me to really get going on junk journaling again, because I love sewing products. I have been sewing forever. I know I've said that before, but I've been collecting sewing stuff. Auctions are starting to start up around here again, I have noticed, but they're not your typical like farmhouse auctions, which I hope that starts again. They're more like the really nice household auctions where they had really nice antique stuff, and so it's more your expensive, really collectible, your antique furniture, your Crocs, and you know, your stuff like that. I didn't cut that very good. I'm gonna have to try to get in there and cut those ends off. Stuff like that that's high end. It's not where you can go and you can just bid on a box of stuff, junk, and get it for $1. But years ago, my best friend and I, we would go. We had little kids, and the kids would just, not little, but, you know, they'd be grade school, in 3rd, 4th grade, about. And they would just play around the yard, and her and I, we'd stay there and bid. We'd take a picnic lunch, and we'd bid. We'd get all kinds of stuff. We would fill, whoever drove that day, we would fill the van with boxes of stuff, and we'd spend $5. But I was always bidding on the sewing stuff. You would come home with a sewing table, you know, like the sewing chairs, you open them up and it's full. I was always bidding on that kind of stuff, just trying to get the cool sewing stuff. Oh, I forgot to do the outside of this one. And one of my favorite things to get was the seam binding, like we like. Is that what it's called, seam binding? I think that's what it's called. Not the fold over stuff. I hated the fold over stuff. I did not want that stuff. Unless I was doing a sewing project and I needed it. Because I hated going to the store and buying it. It was expensive for what you were getting. I really like to make my own. I have that little tool thing where you can make your own, and it's so much prettier. You can use such pretty fabric, and it's so much softer. Anyway, so I was always collecting sewing stuff. I loved it. I love to sew. I think that's why I just collected sewing stuff. So this little project is just right up my alley and fun to get me going again. And just get me right back into this. But I'm glad I've taken these months to slowly, you know, get myself back into it. There's no way I could have jumped right back into doing it and selling, because my quality would not have been there. And there is no way I could sell without my quality back in there. No way. And I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to sell anything yet. Okay, so here's my ladies. We're going to put my ladies there. I feel like they need a little bit of, let's get my brush. But I am having such a blast. I really am. I'm having so much fun doing this. And I'm having fun making videos. It kind of helps. I'm home all day alone. I don't have my little ones very often anymore. Their schedule, and it's summer, and they're at their dads so much. And their mom's work schedule has changed. I just don't have them very much. And then I've had so many doctor's appointments. So I just haven't had them very much. I haven't seen him for about 2 weeks. Ooh. I was supposed to see him the other night, but their dad had something. He called their mom, and they had something fun that they wanted to do with them, and so she let him come get him, and I didn't get to see him. They were supposed to come to the house that night. Oh, they were here, but I didn't know they were going to leave, and I didn't get home from the doctor soon enough. I was out of town. So bummer. But anyway. So, I have lots of time here alone, and so this has been really fun. I know, I'm just talking to a camera. Some would say I'm crazy for saying that helps, but it does. And sometimes I say way too much, like I keep telling myself, don't talk about the doctor. Don't do that. Here I am talking about it again. This is my cute little squeegee I keep talking about. I finally remembered to bring it back in. It came with my phone, and it's really cool. Anyway, do I want one of these little flowers? It's pink, so that kind of, no. But I am going to put one little bitty piece of tatting. This is the one, I'm not sure how it comes off. Let's look at this one. I think it's the same. This one's dirtier, so I'll use this one. This one has not been kept as good a care. Okay, where's my little precision? Oh, I need my light. My vision is getting better. He put those contact things in my eyes, and they helped a lot. They took me from grade 3 down to grade 1 dryness. He was very pleased with that. And then he put these permanent plug things in my tear ducts. So those should really help a lot. So hopefully things will be getting better. Let's see, I think I'll put this right there. I think I'll cut that off. So my vision is working on getting better. I can tell. I haven't tried to read a book yet. I've been so busy I haven't sat down long enough to try. I need a drink. Alright, so I'm going to put that there. Let me get my button box out. I have to get them buried. I was working, this is my new CW planner. That's my first entry in it. I was just working on that, and that video is exporting. That's why I had everything piled on top of here, because wasn't putting it up yet. I wanted to make sure that it was all good before I put it away. So I had it piled on my collage box here. Excuse me just a moment. I've got to blow my nose a little bit. I hope you could not hear that. Okay, let's see what's in the button bag. Let's see out here with this. There's my, well, I don't know how those got in there. We don't need that in there to make a mess. There's that too. Ooh, maybe I'll put that there. Yeah, but I need that sharp edge off of there. Don't want a sharp edge on there like that. Put that there. I gotta figure out how this is gonna work. I don't like that sharp edge over there either. That's the thing I was looking for on my last video like this, and I couldn't find it. This is not working. So let's put this back here and put this under it like this, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, we need a little button. There's my needle. The little button keeps calling to me, except it's got so much of the fabric on it. Put that there. There. I don't know, I think that one's too big. Need a smaller one. Or do we just need my snap that I use? I think that's what we need. Alright, I'm going to quit messing around. I'm going to move the buttons up here. And we'll start gluing this down. Glue this down first. I'm going to use this glue. And where did I put my tweezers? I thought I got my tweezers out. Oh, I did. Here we go. Oh, my hands. Alright, I'll set this one off to the side, and then when I get all of these done, which this one is the one that will take the longest because of all the extra, then we'll stamp. So now we've got this one. Let's see, lace. Oh, I'm at a loss. I didn't expect to be at a loss. My buttons. This was the type of button that my button dies would look like. I had several. I made one that looked a lot like that. They were so cool. But no, I lost them. I never did find them. Every time I swept my floor, I would look. I just never did find them. Here's another little bit. I don't really like that. No, I want to keep this one a little simpler. Here's a little bit of this lace with that. Yeah, I like that right there. Just put a little bit right there. I like that. I kind of need my this for that. I have no idea what else I'm doing, but I like that there, so I'm going to glue it down, I think. Oh, when we go to Walmart this weekend, I've got to get a bottle of this. Trouble is, I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and spent way more than my husband told me to, or told me I could. I don't normally do that. If he gives me a spending limit, I stick within it, but I was getting my mom's birthday gift, and I had it all. I was adding up as I went, and then when I got up front, I saw something that I liked so much better, I grabbed it. You know, do you ever make that last minute decision at the checkout? I grabbed it, and I was like, oh, this is so much better. This is her. And I did it at the last minute. And when he told me the total, I was like, ooh, what did I do? I'm not one to say, oh, wait, no, we can't do that. Besides, the lady behind me was getting very angry because I was taking so long to check out. I had some embroidery floss, and that took forever for the guy to look up. And the lady was on the phone, and she was like, I picked the wrong lane again. I always pick the wrong lane. And so I was like freaking out. Do you ever do that? Like, it wasn't my fault, but I was having a cow. That's the one right there. So anyway, I didn't tell the guy that I needed to, like, we needed to repaint this. But I really love what I got my mom, so. So tonight I needed to get it all out, because last night he said, what'd you spend? And I told him, he went, that's $15 over what I told you. I was like, I know. But I did it. He's just looking at me like, what did you do? You don't do that thing. Alright, so this one's simple, but I like it. Okay, so, oh, here's this one. And this one will be simple too. I think we just need something up here because of this. So, what do we want to do? Maybe a little piece of fabric and a little piece of tatting, maybe? This fabric is calling to me. This one right here. Maybe I can try. Oh, I got two of them. To cut that fanning off of there. Every time I try, I do a horrible job of it, though. Some little lady tried to start her a quilt, and here I am. Every time I get a hold of this, I cut all that off there that she took so much time to do. But I do need to probably, well, I'm going to cut that, make that a straight edge. And I probably need to make this a little bit, I don't know if this will shred. Not very well, but okay. So what I want to do is put this on here. And just kind of, maybe I should, that won't work. I need a regular needle for that, and I don't have one. Well, let's try this. I need my other glue. Let me put the lid on that glue, but the lid for that glue is, well, I hope that glue doesn't clog because there is no sign of the lid for that glue. I know you guys probably see it, but I don't. So, okay. I don't know where the lid for that. Oh, here it is right in front of me. You saw it, didn't you? I hope I'm where you can see me. Yes, I am. Okay, I'm going to put glue. Getting dangerously close to her face, aren't I? Okay. No, that was the lid to that glue. Okay, I'll put that right there. And then just start trying to ruffle this up until it really... Oh, wow, I just messed that up. Need some more glue. Hope I'm not getting my head in there. Well, it's really not like what I was planning to do. But I gotta keep it there because I got a whole lot of glue on there now. Okay, well, there we go. That's okay. That'll work. As usual, I've got a ton of stuff out here, and I've only used a small portion of it. A very small portion. That button is way too big, but wouldn't that be cute? Kind of looking there. What about that one? Too big. Let's see what else. I kind of want to put the buttons on here so they're easy to pick up. I'm so glad I made that collage box of things that can't go in my little baskets, you know, things like buttons. That came in really handy. What about this little button? This is an old button of Grandma's. Oh, it's too big. I should have known those other buttons were too big. Why wouldn't that button be too big? Here's a little brown button that's already got... That's blue once I got it on there. Here's a snap. Well, that doesn't look too bad, actually. I don't know what my thing of snaps is. And speaking of snaps, what about... Let me find them. Where are they? What about one of these? Oh, I'm sitting on my feet again. Stop that. Get your feet out from underneath you. How easily I forget. What about putting this here with a button hanging off of it? It'd have to be a little bitty button or a snap. I've never done that. Would that work? Yeah, that looks cute. What about a couple? What about a little bitty one? Would a little bitty one work? There's glue all over me. That's kind of cute. I like that. Let's see. Let's put a little, oh. Okay. Let's put a little one. big one and a little one. Where'd that go? My hand just does not want to work. That snap is snapped to something. There we go. And then, can I get this through these layers of this thing while the glue is still goopy? It's not wanting to because the glue is goopy. Alright, let's set this off to the side and let's do the stamping, and then we'll come back to that. Because that glue is so goopy, I can't get it through there. I put a lot of glue on that. And I could just feel that safety pin wanting to break the more I tried to push it through there. Wonder about putting that on there. I don't even know what that thing is. It's a little metal thing that has something to do. That's cute. Put that on there too. Oops, come back here. Oops, there's, well darn it, that's stuck to my hand. I'm sorry guys, I'm so slow and I just saw something else that could hang on there. Yeah, where'd it? Oh no, oh there it is, okay, I about put it in with that. Thought for sure I had put everything. We were gonna have to go searching for that. Oh, that's good enough. I got it mostly put away. I'm going to Ziploc that or I'll dump that out. Okay, put that off to the side. Now, bring these down here. I don't need that, whatever that is. That's stuff I took out of that box. Okay, I want that right there, so don't forget it. Now, got some stamps here. We'll decide what we're going to use. I got that one. I don't need that one. I don't think I'm going to use these. This is a very good stamp set. If you ever see this in a thrift shop, actually I just saw this in my thrift shop yesterday. I've got this one. You know, I think these will overpower this too much. I think simple is better. So I think we're just going to go with this one here and then this one. Because I don't want to overpower these ladies. I really like them. And I just don't want to do that. So, I think I'm going to go with their feet. I don't want to cover their faces at all. At all, I really don't. I like them so much. Okay. So I'm going to go right here. Yeah, I like that. Let me get my towel. These guys, I'm going to go right down here. Yep. Maybe I should put a little... Yeah, there. And then her, I'm going to go over here because I'm kind of going opposite of where I'm going to cover her purse a little bit. But that's okay. I just don't want to cover her head. And I know, you know, real postage, they would not care, but we all know this isn't real postage. Okay, now that, I'm going to put on my thing. Will it fit good enough? Yeah, it'll fit good enough to, except I need to turn it around. Okay, now, I'm sorry, I just really need a sip of water. And I just spied a cap. Okay. Let's see if we can get this safety pin of all kinds of stuff put through here now. Maybe I'm trying to put it through too much. I just put it through a little less. I just cannot get it through this. This is crazy. Oh, I just lost some stuff. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. I'm going to put, I'm sorry guys. Now I'm being nitpicky. I want to put this. I don't even know what all this stuff is. But I like it. This is different. I like this. I just wish I could get it in here. It's almost like I put so much glue that this fabric isn't even fabric anymore. Like it's there. There. Am I getting it? No. Oh, I got it through. It's not exactly where I wanted it, but it's through. All right, okay, we are done. Okay, so here's this one. I think she's cute. Now I wish that this was more down in here, but it's okay. There's all the little danglies. I've got one of, there's like a little thing there, that, and then this thing, whatever. I don't know. It's all sewing stuff. And then here, look at these fancy ladies. And I will use these two as tucks. I'm not sure. This one will just be a decoration on something I make. And then this one will be a tuck. And there's that beautiful tatting there. And a piece off of a pattern envelope. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a fabulous day and you get some creative time. If you make videos, please comment below and I will come and I will subscribe to your channel. Please subscribe to mine and like my video, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.